everybody, it's Brooke Waldorf. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another viewer requested question with my special little handwritten messages. So this is a viewer requested question and this is an excellent segue to follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram for weekly pick-a-cards to keep up with my channel, and also that is where I ask for suggestions. No guarantee that I will see them in the comments. I try to read through every comment, but I could overlook things. With Instagram, I will definitely see your suggestion. So follow me on Instagram. Also check out my Etsy shop if you're interested in getting a private reading with me. I renew my listings weekly, Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They usually sell out within the first 12 hours. So if there are no listings listed, that means I'm sold out for the week. Come back on Saturday. Also, my BFF J Gray Photography has uploaded her second bad fashion video. I will leave all of these things linked in the description below. Please make sure you check out her video if you're interested. She does a fashion challenge, and then she goes and does a high fashion photo shoot with a quote unquote bad outfit that they pick out blindfolded. So it's really cute, really fun. She has a great personality. She's amazing. And it would mean the world to me if you would check that video out. Give it a like, subscribe if you're interested. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So as I stated, it's a viewer requested question. It is your life's journey. Specifically, she wanted your life's journey kind of as a Disney movie. So we're doing the Disney theme. So we're going to find all about your life's journey, what you've been through, what you might be going through, what you need to know, what your advice is, and then all the fun little Disney extras that I have on those handwritten notes. So I'm going to go ahead and put the groups up on the screen. Go ahead and use your intuition to choose whichever group you're feeling particularly drawn to. As always, those timestamps will be pinned in the comments and also in the description below. So whenever you're ready, you can fast forward. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, it simply wasn't meant for you. And please only take the messages that do resonate and just have fun with it. That's what we're here for. We're here to have fun. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I have an influx of new subscribers and everything, and I'm on cloud nine. I know I keep saying this, but I'm so excited. Also, announcement, we're doing a Valentine's Day live stream Friday, February 14th, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Valentine's live stream. We're going to do a singles pick a card and just chit chat and hang out. So don't forget that. Sorry for the long intro, but you know what? I like talking to you guys. Sue me. Don't sue me. Please don't sue me. I don't want to get sued. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it with group 1, Jasmine. And let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure to stick around for the end for my own little handmade messages. But let's find out all about your life's journey. All right, so, well, there's definitely a lot going on here. I mean, you do have the tower, which the tower totally gets a bad rap. The tower really just signifies massive, sudden change or upheaval. Yes, it can be, things that we perceive as negative, like losing a job or getting, dumped or whatever it may be. But it doesn't always have to be something quote unquote negative. And even if it is quote unquote negative, it's for your greater good. I think you are one of those people, hi, hello, same, who goes through a lot of tower moments, whether they be big or small in your life. I think a lot of you guys are probably pretty emotional people. I'm definitely feeling fire energy. We got Leo right here in the center. I'm feeling a lot of you are probably Leo, Aries especially, or Scorpio, Cancer especially, but really the water signs and the fire signs I'm feeling strong. I mean, the tower is Scorpio, and literally all you have here is water and fire. Okay, I just realized that. Anyway, moving on. I think you guys are very passionate people, and I think because of that, I feel like you love really intensely, and not just romantic love. I'm talking friendship love, family, anybody. I really feel like you guys are very compassionate people, very empathetic people that feel emotions very deeply, because your emotions are kind of all over the place here. Now, that's the case for anybody's life. Obviously, we're not 100% happy or 100% sad all the time, but I definitely get this feeling with again, the energy's kind of being all over the place here, that you guys are pretty emotional people, pretty sensitive people, and again, people that love really hard, because we've got that 2 of Cups as your first card out, which is harmony. You know, it's harmonious relationships, it's soulmate relationships, it's love, it's romance, it's friendship, it's beautiful pairings, it's just everything. Two of Cups is a beautiful energy. It also, for me, oftentimes signifies past life connection. So, sorry about that. With this paired right next to the Tower card, I really feel like for a lot of you guys, that's kind of what your Tower moments revolve around for the most part, are relationships. So I feel like you guys might be the type of people where maybe some of you were born naturally like this, and maybe others of you learned to be like this because of things that happened to you. But I think you are, again, I think you're very intuitive, empathetic, sensitive, emotional beings. And I think you're very intuitive when it comes to people. And I think there's a lot of times where you have had to and will have to, I don't know why it's going crazy focusing right now. What are you doing? I think you guys are the type of people where you're going to be cutting a lot of people out of your life, is what I'm trying to get at. But it's for your greater good. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. You know, a lot of people, as a Scorpio myself, I have always cut people out of my life that were being toxic or who lied to me or manipulated me. You know, I will always give you a second chance if you ask for one and I feel like you are being genuine, but I'll never give anyone a third chance. And I will cut you out with no problem if I feel like you're being super problematic, you know? And a lot of people don't understand that. You know, a lot of people think that, you know, oh, but this is my friend of 20 years. Who cares? If they just stole money from you and lied about it to cover their tracks, like, you probably shouldn't be keeping them around, you know? Maybe they were great for the last 20 years, but they're not doing so great right now. So I think a lot of people just kind of get stuck on this, like, idea of, like, either loyalty and, like, I have to stay with this person because they've been in my life for so long, or if not from a sense of loyalty, a sense of, I'm afraid that there's not anyone better out there. There is. I feel like you guys have a journey here kind of to finding yourself, which will then lead for you to finding the right people. So you might go from kind of like friend group to friend group, or you might lose friends along the way. Or also love relationships. This can definitely signify love relationships. Maybe you've had a lot of partnerships, a lot of ones that didn't work out, but every one like seems to be getting better and like closer to where you want to be, because not only are you, you know, you're attracting new people with, you know, kind of better, I hate to say like better energy, because here's what I'm trying to say. You're growing, because when you're in like a relationship, any kind of relationship with someone, friendship, whatever, you're usually on like a pretty similar level. And sometimes you continue to grow with that person. And sometimes, you know, you might have like one ride or die BFF that is with you forever. That could definitely be true. But all of the other people will kind of come and go until you eventually kind of get to this like soul family kind of vibe. Like that's why I feel like soul family, like friendship, relationships, like love, even like all of this seems to be like what's the most important in your life, and that the right people are going to push you forward to make your dreams a reality. And again, what I'm trying to say is that like, it's not like, oh, you're good and they're bad. It's like, no, you're both at the same level, but then maybe you grow and they don't, you know? They might grow later in life, you know, with other people. It just means that like your time has come to an end. You know, you guys have kind of gotten to the point where it's like, someone's here, someone's there. It's not really lining up anymore. Now it's getting toxic. Now it's getting uncomfortable. Now it's like, you know, it's time to move on. So I think you are really like I just feel you guys like skyrocketing, especially like lately. I just feel this really surge of like beautiful energy heading right into that sun. Hello, Leo, basking in that sunlight, in the warmth, being happy, being optimistic. And again, it's because I think again, a lot of you have like one like ride or die that is just like dope and like the most helpful person and like really like gets you to where you need to be. And you're learning all these lessons from so many other people that are helping you get to the point where you can be in this energy and attract your soul family. So a lot of you, I feel like, are like, okay, but where are they, Brooke? Like, I've been waiting forever. I've been through so many shitty friendships and relationships, and like, why can't I find the one? Why can't I find my soul family? Well, they're coming. I promise. It's just not quite time yet. You got that Four of Cups and that Three of Wands. Three of Wands signifies that your ship is coming in, but it's just not quite time yet. And the Three of Wands, like, look at the artwork. I love this artwork because you can tell by her body language and like the way she looks, she is wishing upon that shooting star and she knows it's going to come true. She doesn't care about how or when or where. She just knows she's in that sun energy. She's like, you know what? I'm going to make this wish. I want these friends. I want this connection. I want this next chapter of my life to begin. And it's going to. And it's going to soon. It's just not quite time yet. So you got to be patient. You got to trust the process. Because the Four of Cups is that kind of like emotionally flat, bored kind of energy where you feel kind of stuck and you don't really know what to do about it. And it's kind of like, you're not necessarily like really in a bad place, but you're not like in the best place either. You're just kind of like meh. And it can be an energy of a little bit of kind of ungratefulness, because in traditional tarot, there's 3 cups and the 1 is like behind them and they're like ignoring it. And it's like, hello, the blessing's like coming. It's like right behind you. It's almost here. You just need to be open to it. So for some of you guys, if you're trying to manifest love, if you're trying to manifest great friendships that are going to help push you farther in life, what you need to work on is your perspective, and just try to be okay with being in the moment. You know, the Sun card, I always say, it's funny, we didn't get into Mulan, unfortunately, because I always say that the Sun card is all about finding your center, and then it makes me think of the song in Mulan, blah, 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 you know. But anyway, it's all about being in the present moment, like finding your center, finding your kind of like your version of like Zen, so to speak, and just being okay with where you are and being optimistic about the future. Because again, I really do feel like you guys, your life's journey has everything to do with relationships, and the right people are going to come in at the right time as long as you're open to it, and they're going to help propel your life forward. Because your next card is Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus. So again, I do get this feeling of like friendship, and possibly love also being intertwined with whatever your dreams and goals, your career, etc. You may end up like working with friends, or it might be that your friends just like push you in the best way possible. Like that's what I found. I found a great friend like that who makes me a better person and pushes me out of my comfort zone. This is kind of being stuck in the comfort zone. So these people are going to come into your life as long as, again, you're open to it, and they're going to lead you in that right direction, and prosperity lies ahead. Now, the next one, this is so Jasmine. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. So we know Jasmine. She was like stuck in the palace, like bored out of her mind. She just wanted to have freedom. She would sneak out to the market, you know, and that's how we get our little meet cute going on. But anyway, freedom is yours. You guys, I mean, I feel like most of the people that watch, not actually, no, I have a lot of people that said they're doctors and stuff, which kind of shocked me. But a lot of people, I get a lot of artists, a lot of people in like entertainment, music, art, etc. I feel like this is, most of you guys are those type of people, but you don't have to be. This is a general reading. It's just the feeling that I'm getting. And a lot of times as artists, we kind of think, you know, the Three of Wands also I think of as a very much a dreamer kind of energy. So I think you guys are definitely dreamers. Again, a lot of you are probably artists, / creative type people. And a lot of times we kind of get stuck and we kind of get in our own way. And we try to kind of even subconsciously maybe like emulate other people's art, because we're like, well, they were successful, so that's what I need to do, or I need to do something like that. And it's like, no, freedom is yours. Like, be free, be open. You're going to do something beautiful and magical with the people in your life. They're going to help you. You're going to get there, but you gotta like do your own thing. Now, take action. So for some of you guys, it might be time to kind of get out of that comfort zone. Again, that Four of Cups energy can definitely be like a stuck, like in the comfort zone, not moving forward kind of vibe. So for some of you with the freedom is yours, take action, like this might be like, hey, like you need to start getting out there more. If you want to meet new people, try new things, go do things that you like, and maybe you'll make a new friend. Friendship, make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Is that not the most annoying sentence? It's so hard to say. I hate it. It shouldn't be. Maybe I'm just a moron, but I hate it. Anyway, friendship. So yeah, again, friendships, relationships, love relationships, going to be so incredibly important in your life, and they're going to help you make your dreams come true. And again, if you want to find those people, because I feel like you guys are on this mission to like find your soul family, and I feel like you feel it in your hearts, and you know they're out there, and you know you really want them. Again, I think what you really need to do is get out there. Go do things that you like to do. Get out of your comfort zone. Be free. All right, well, let's get to your little fun Disney part of this, my little handmade things. Putting down the mic, I say this every time. If I sound farther away, that's why. Let's start with, which Disney princess are you? Do you like my new fancy little paper clips, my gold paper clips? Target. But let's find out which Disney princess you are. This is the one that's just standing out to me hardcore. Jasmine. Yes. Nice. All right, so we've got sassy, feisty, independent. You crave adventure. Hello. Dreamer. You can't. I'm freaking out right now. I literally said dreamer. Okay, dreamer. Romantic. Strong-willed. I mean, literally, I wasn't even putting like 2 and 2 together so much with Jasmine, other than like the horse spirit. That one really was like to me. But like, hello, this is literally your entire reading, and it's literally Jasmine, so I can't even. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's just move on to the next one because I'm just freaking out. Okay, so your Disney sidekick. So I designed this one to kind of be like, this might be what your BFF is like, or your love partner that you end up with, or, you know, if you already have, well, one fell on the ground, that's one we're taking. So if you already have like a BFF, or if this is the one that's going to be coming in for you, this is kind of going to be their vibe. Pegasus! Oh, very nice. Okay, Raja was one of them. I was kind of hoping for Raja, but okay. But I love my Pegasus. You also got a Pegasus right here. And a horse. Goofy BFFs. A little bit jealous, but always has your back. So, you know, Pegasus from Hercules definitely gets jealous when, you know, Meg comes in. So, but it's all out of love. Again, I really have this feeling that you have, like, a lot of you have a ride or die that, like, maybe you've been ride or die since, like, kindergarten or, like, you know, middle school or high school or something like that. But you either have this person or this person will be coming in and they will be like a strong like BFF that will always have your back, but will also like bring the goofy fun like comic relief into your life as well. But when the time comes, like they will fight for you. So let's do your Disney song. All right. This is fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this because I am. This one. Actually, I want both of these. So let's see what we've got here. All right, we've got Almost There from The Princess and the Frog. And we've also got I had a feeling, I don't know why, I had a feeling this was going to be one of them. True to Your Heart, Mulan. So do yourself a favor, if you don't know those songs very well, look them up on YouTube, listen to them, they're both fantastic. This one is like, again, it's got that feeling of like, you know, Tiana is all about like taking action, and she's very hardworking and she's very ambitious. And it's like, you're almost there. Like, again, with that 3 of Wands, that's that energy of like, you're almost there. And then True to Your Heart is all about following your heart. You know, again, I think a lot of you guys are artists and maybe you've been discouraged from following that path in life. And it's time to really be true to your heart. Freedom is yours. All right, last one, Your Life as a Disney Movie. Okay, let's see what we've got for you guys. Ooh, I don't know which one it's going to be. To be honest, I actually forgot which movies I chose. I remember a couple of them, but I don't remember all of them. All right, this one. Aladdin. Okay. Serendipitous meeting. I mean, this could be love, or this could be like your BFF. Unlikely adventure. Hello. Absolutely. Traveling the world and working with friends. I can't even. I'm freaking out right now. Oh my God. I love this so much. Okay, and working with friends. So anyways, yes, you guys, it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to be a little bit more open to receiving, a little bit more positive. Go do an activity or go to a convention or something that you really want to do. Meet new people, be open to new experiences, be open to meeting new people, and that will lead you to your soul family, possibly to your also true love, and to these fated connections that you're meant to have that will push your life forward to achieving your dreams. But anyways, that's gonna do it for you. I really hope you enjoyed this. I sure did. If you're new, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. All right, group 2, Rapunzel. All right, group 2, let's get into your life's journey. Don't forget to stick around till the end where we do my own handmade little messages. But this is crazy because group 1 was 100% Jasmine, like so like on point for Jasmine, and I'm already can tell that this one is going to be the same for Rapunzel. So this is kind of crazy. I swear I do not plan this stuff. This is totally random and I'm freaking out right now. Okay, so anyway, for you, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Fool. These are all very adventurous energies of getting out of your comfort zone. And then we've got this Five of Pentacles here, which the Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack. It's an energy of, not having enough. So some of you might have grown up very sheltered, might have grown up with not a lot of money, not a lot of means. And this just makes me think of Rapunzel. I literally am just thinking about her being like locked up in that castle, nothing happening, being very sheltered, not having a lot. And then all of a sudden, like bing, bang, boom, like adventure. Like this literally feels like Rapunzel. But anyway, yes. So a lot of you guys maybe grew up not having a lot, or if it's not so much about like money and the way you grew up, it might be more about, like I said, being maybe very sheltered. Maybe you lived in a very small town. Maybe your parents sheltered you or were very strict with you, for some of you guys. Or it could be that even in more so like your adult life, you're in your 20s and you're starting out and money's tight and, things are hard and you can't always do the things that you want. You can't always travel or have those adventures, So, but you will, because something's going to happen if it hasn't already. This is the Ace of Swords. This is a moment of clarity or communication coming in. All aces represent new beginnings. This is like the start of this is like out of here and bing, bang, boom. Like this is coming in. Like this feels like, I feel like you're just going to be like living your life. And then all of a sudden one day, like you're going to either get like some kind of like flash, like intuitive, like moment of clarity of like, this is what I need to do. Or like you're going to get some kind of message from someone, like maybe an opportunity of like, hey, why don't you come travel with me? Or, hey, why don't you come to this event with me? Or like whatever it may be. Like this just feels like something very much like meant to be, either coming into your mind or from an outside source. Just like very meant to be, like really moving your life forward and propelling it, because it's also right next to the Eight of Wands, which the Eight of Wands can also represent, honestly, all three of these cards here can represent messages coming in, but these two especially. So the Eight of Wands can again represent communication coming in, messages, and it also represents everything happening all at once. And that's what I really feel for you guys. And again, it makes me think of like, Rapunzel in the tower, living her life, bored, then all of a sudden like, here comes this opportunity, here comes her, Flynn, I almost called him Finn. Here comes Flynn, like, and then all of a sudden her life just gets flipped upside down, and you know what I mean? Like, that's literally what I'm feeling for you guys, because the Eight of Wands is that energy of just everything happening all at once. It can be very overwhelming, but it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's not anything bad, it's excitement, it's passion, it's forward motion in your life, it's things changing for the better. Again, there's a lot of energy here of excitement and adventure and possibly traveling. And again, your life will feel probably pretty mundane, to be fair, and all of us are in this moment at some point or another where we feel like, wow, my life is like boring. Like, when is something exciting going to happen? And it will. Again, could come as a form of communication or a moment of clarity, or both, honestly, because again, there's so many messages here of messages coming in for you guys, and things just changing like really quickly. The Knight of Wands and the Fool are not super different in their energies because they both signify taking a risk. This is a very adventurous energy. Again, this could represent travel. This could represent, bopping around, going to cool places, traveling for work, traveling for fun. Again, it's all about taking a risk. Sorry, lately what's been coming to my mind, and I keep meaning to look up the exact quote because I'm sure I'm not doing it right, but if any of you guys grew up watching The Magic School Bus, it makes me think of Miss Frizzle when, like, what did she say? It was like, go out there, get messy, make mistakes, get messy, like something like that. Like, that's what this energy feels to me. So some of you guys might be very like kind of type A controlled type people. Hi, hello, same. But there's going to come a point in your life where I think you realize that like that's only holding you back. Like, you can't control everything, and you shouldn't want to control anything because there's no magic in life if we are in control of everything. And the Fool is, again, kind of the antithesis of that energy. So again, you guys might be very type A, very controlled, might want to like control everything. You might be worriers. But there's going to come a moment where that just like goes out the window and everything changes, and all this beautiful positive energy and all these amazing opportunities start coming into your life. The Fool is all about taking leaps of faith, following your intuition, doing things that might might not make total logical sense, but they make emotional sense. They make intuitive sense. So somebody on the outside looking at you might be like, oh, they're crazy. That's never going to work out. And then like, boom, it works out even better than anyone could have imagined because you followed your intuition. So follow your intuition, take leaps of faith, get out of your comfort zone, take risks. You know, again, like be smart about it. Obviously, the Ace of Swords is a very intelligent energy and it's logical. So there is a little bit of logic there, but like really follow your intuition. Like when you feel it, like you'll know, and you'll know when you need to take a big leap of faith or take a risk and get out there. And this is just an energy also of just being open to the possibilities, you know, being open to, it almost makes me think of the Two of Wands. I'm surprised we don't have the Two of Wands, to be honest, but it's almost like that energy of, like the world is at your fingertips, and just be open to like, be very optimistic, you know, be very open to all the magical possibilities, because this is the opposite. This is lack. If we're in an energy of lack, we're just going to keep manifesting more lack. If we're in that energy of like, nothing good ever happens for me, my life is boring, my life is mundane, I'm just going to be like boring and then die. Like if you're in that energy, well, that's what you're going to manifest. So you got to start looking at things a little bit more positively, because all of these cards minus this one are so optimistic, so bright, so positive, that it's time that you switch your perspective, because adventure awaits. Honestly, that's what this feels like. I feel very excited. Full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. Yeah, that's pretty much what we've got going on here. Again, we've got the logical energy with the Ace of Swords. We've got the practical energy of like getting out there, like doing things. But this is also very spiritual energy here with the Fool, which is that energy of, again, like really listening and trusting your intuition and taking leaps of faith accordingly. Oh my God. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. That's literally the Fool. That's literally the Fool. Okay. Open to infinite possibilities. Again, as I was saying, how I was saying like, oh, I feel like this is, sorry, I am type A. I mentioned that. So deal with it. But how I was mentioning that I felt like two of Wands kind of vibe going on here, where it's like that optimistic, like the world's at your fingertips. Like there's infinite possibilities out there. Like that's what I'm feeling for you guys. And again, it's all about just shifting your perspective. Like it's there, it's coming your way, but you need to really be positive. And now again, with that Five of Pentacles, we're all human. Not a single one of us is or ever will be perfect. So this is never going to fully go away. So if you have those moments of like, woe is me, or the lack or whatever, if those moments come up, it's normal, it's natural. Don't freak out. You don't have to be perfect. You're never going to be. None of us will. But we don't want that energy ruling your life. We want you more in the positive than in that lack energy. Oh my God. Because guess what? The situation will improve, and I'm already freaking out because I see the next one too. The situation will improve. We know that. We see that. I feel it. Like, I feel like for most of you guys, this isn't that far away, to be honest. Like, I feel very, like, excited and, like, energized. And then, bam, watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. 100%. So balancing spirituality and practicality is basically how we manifest. It's basically how we use the law of attraction, because you have to believe that things are possible, but then you also have to go out into the world, take those risks, take those leaps of faith, and do the things that you think will lead you to that goal, will lead you to what you want. Watching your thoughts is also part of manifesting, part of using the law of attraction. But like I said, you're never going to be perfect. But what you need to do is get to a point where, and again, I don't think you're that far off for you guys. You need to get to that point where you really truly believe. You believe that your dreams are going to come true, okay? Then, when those negative thoughts come in, because they will, I promise, they'll be there, then you'll be able to really attach no emotion to them. Because whenever I'm like in a really good place, like that's what I can do. And that's when I manifest like out the wazoo, is like I'm trying to manifest something, I truly believe in it, I feel great, but I'll still get those thoughts that come in like, you're not good enough, or like, that's never gonna happen, or like, who do you think you are, bitch? Like, those thoughts will come into my head, but I feel no emotional attachment to them. I'm just like, okay, and then they go away, and then I go back to being positive. So that's where we need to get you guys, and I think you're very close. All right, putting the mic down. If I sound farther away, that's why. Let's get into your Disney cards. I'm very excited. Which Disney princess are you? We're gonna start right here. Okay, who are you gonna get? You're gonna get... Ooh. This one. It was between these two, but it's this one. Tiana. Yes. Oh, yes. 100%. hardworking, determined, sassy, talented, passionate, modest, and opinionated. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like you guys, with that Five of Pentacles, again, I think you are very hardworking people. And I think that you might be feeling stuck, feeling that lack, feeling like I work so hard and I don't get recognized. You might be the type of people that at work, like, you work harder than like anyone else there, but yet like you constantly get passed over for like raises or promotions and you're like, what the F? Like, you know, like I get that vibe from you guys. But you're very determined, so you keep pushing forward and it's gonna get you. Oh, it's great. It's great. And then the passionate. You're very passionate. We've got all that fire energy. We've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the Knight of Wands. Those are both energies of sheer passion. So let your passion push you forward. Stay determined. Keep pushing forward. Keep working hard. And just be open to different possibilities. Because I feel like your life might take a turn you're not expecting it to take, but it's going to be really beautiful. Okay. Your Disney sidekick. So this might be your BFF or your significant other. This might be someone you already have or someone that's going to come into your life. All right, we've got the genie from Aladdin. All right, always smiling, surprisingly deep and emotional and hilarious, possibly a comedian. Maybe they're a comedian, maybe they do stand-up, or maybe they do YouTube videos or something, I don't know. But they're always smiling, they're always happy, they're always the one to like cheer you up and be optimistic and help you like keep pushing forward in your journey. And I feel like they will help you to be more optimistic and to be more in this beautiful open energy. But they're also really deep, and I think they're the type of person where you can have those like intense conversations with them, and really talk about your feelings and life and your dreams. And yeah, this is, I think, the perfect pairing for you. All right, then we're gonna do your Disney song. All right. We're gonna do two. Last group got two, so we're doing it again. Oh, A Whole New World from Aladdin. And oh, this is too perfect. A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes from Cinderella. If you're not familiar, please go listen to these songs, pay attention to the lyrics. These are two of the ones that get me the most. These and Reflection were always like the three songs that I always felt like in my heart growing up. But yeah, this is saying like your dream will come true. You just have to believe and keep working hard, which you're already doing that. I think most of you guys have the practicality part down, but not so much the spirituality, not so much the believing, not so much the truly being optimistic and open. And a whole new world awaits. Again, infinite possibilities. Do they say infinite in that song? I feel like the word infinite is in that song. But anyway, your infinite possibilities, all these brand new starts, beginnings, travel, excitement. I mean, they're traveling in this part of the movie when they're flying around on the magic carpet. So yeah, couldn't have been more perfect. This is so exciting. Okay, and then your final one, which is your life as a Disney movie. So which movie is your life like? Okay, that one fell on the ground. We're taking it. Okay. We have got for you... Are you freaking kidding me? Yes, Tangled. Grew up sheltered. Grew up sheltered, possibly creative or artistic. You want adventure and travel. For a lot of you guys, you'll be pursuing the arts and you'll explore the world. So if the artistic part does not resonate with you, that's totally fine. This is a general reading. Just take what resonates. But may I say that literally everything else is something that I said. And I totally said that this was totally Rapunzel. This was totally Tangled. The last one was totally Jasmine. This is like, I can't wait to do the third pile. This is insane. But yeah, a lot of you maybe grew up sheltered, and you want that and crave that adventure. Sorry, my dog is drinking water if you can hear that. A lot of you probably grew up sheltered, and because of that, you really want to explore the world and travel and have adventure and live an exciting life. And this is beautiful. So really for you guys, you really just need to be open to these infinite possibilities, because they are headed your way. This feels so exciting and so close. You really just need to be positive and be open to the possibilities and just keep working hard like you always do. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. All right, it's time for our final group, Group 3, Mulan. All right, group 3, let's get into it. What is your life's journey? Make sure to stick around for the end for my own little handwritten notes. And just like group 1 reminded me of Jasmine, group 2 reminded me of Rapunzel, group 3 is already reminding me of Mulan. So this is really cool. But anyways, let's get into it. So what's your life journey? Well, it's a long, hard road. That's for sure. I definitely think, first of all, I think you guys have big dreams. So that's number 1. And that's part of why I think this is going to be a long, hard road for you guys. But also for some of you, maybe you had a really tough, childhood or young adulthood. It could be any time. This is a general reading. So whenever that period was in your life where you went through a lot of growth, because we've got this energy right here of like this tough road, this really like difficult energy, followed by temperance, which is all about patience and healing, and then followed by judgment, which is like the rebirth. It's like after a really tough chapter in your life, you're kind of like reborn. You feel light again. You feel confident again. You feel more mature. You feel like you've grown and you've gotten to the other side. So we've got that 9 and 10 of Wands to start out. So let's take a look at those. So the 9 of Wands signifies putting up a guard from an outside attack. For me, a lot of times this represents, it's like my narcissist card. So it's like having to deal with, particularly maybe narcissistic people in your family or friends or love relationships, people that just don't treat you right, very passive aggressive people that like, you have to kind of like guess, like your intuition tells you that they're like a shitty person, but like their actions and stuff, like you kind of feel like, well, maybe they're not. Like it's those kind of people, the wolf in sheep's clothing, essentially. At the very least, you guys just kind of had to deal with people kind of cutting you down. For some of you, it might have been as far as like abuse. For others of you, it might just be, oh, your dream's not going to happen. Who do you think you are? You're not good enough. Which I guess that's technically kind of like mentally abusive, I guess, but I'm not a psychiatrist, so I'm not like an expert or anything, obviously. But for some of you, like I said, yeah, it might have just been people telling you like, don't pursue that dream, like that's stupid, that's never gonna happen, you're not good enough. Just being like beat down like over and over again, like don't pursue that, you suck, and then the 10 of Wands signifies. I feel like maybe nobody believed in you, or maybe only like one person believed in you. Maybe most people didn't believe in you. And the 10 of Wands signifies like that long journey. On most cards, there's only one person on this card, which I kind of prefer because to me, it's like that long, lonely journey of like growth and going out into the world on your own and finding your own place. So either some of you, you've done this already, you're in the process of this, or this is like coming up for you, like going to college or graduating college or something like that, kind of going out into the world like on your own with all of your baggage and all of the things that could possibly hold you back. And the 10 of Wands signifies it's time to let go of that stuff because it will weigh you down. I think a lot of you guys have been through a lot. And you are or will be going through the healing process. So that's the good news. We've got Temperance, which is all about healing. It's all about patience. It's all about divine timing. It's a very beautiful, angelic energy. So this is saying really be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process. Because you're on a long journey. No matter what this journey is for you guys, because again, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates. But whatever this long, hard journey is, to your career goals or to, wherever your dream may lead you, it's going to require patience because again, I think a lot of you have a really, really big dream, almost some would say an impossible dream, but you have the opportunity to make it a reality. It's just going to be difficult. You're going to have to go against the grain. This makes me, again, think of Mulan, makes me think of like reflection especially, and like kind of like people telling you how you should live your life or your dream's impossible, you shouldn't be doing that, oh, you're just this, you can't possibly do that, like things like that. But yeah, this definitely is like the message of like, it's going to require some patience. It's going to take some time. Healing takes time. So for those of you that are on a healing journey, it takes a while. It does not by any means happen overnight. And for those of you where it's just, again, about following your dream, about pursuing this impossible dream, that's not going to happen overnight either. So you got to be patient and you got to keep going along on this journey. because the moment will come. The phoenix rising from the ashes, judgment, transformation, rebirth, renewal, reawakening. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's finally getting there after this long, hard road of all the difficulties and the trials and tribulations that you've gone through, all the hard work that you've put in, all the naysayers that you've kicked out of your life, all the healing and patience and work that you've put into this dream. This is the moment when it all happens. This is the moment when it all comes together and you feel it. Even if it hasn't happened yet, this is like the energy shift of like, this is when you feel like, oh, it's coming. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like this might not be that far away. A lot of you guys, maybe you've been on a really long, hard journey for a really long time and you're getting close to this judgment moment where it's like everything's going to start happening and you're just going to feel the energy kind of like gaining momentum before it actually does happen. And the key to making sure that this moment happens is the Wheel of Fortune. So I always say to everybody, the Wheel of Fortune, nope, don't want to focus. Okay. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful, wonderful, magical energy that comes into our life when we're ready for it, but it does not come in and fix everything for us. We have to choose to take the opportunity. We have to choose to move forward. You have 2 10s here. 10 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune are both 10s, and this is number 20, so kind of a double 10, in Roman numerals at least. And 10s represent completion, ends of chapters, ends of cycles. This is all about letting go of the past, letting go of the people who wronged you or who hurt you or who told you you weren't good enough, you were never going to accomplish this. It's time to move on from that. You know, this served a purpose for a while. It's time to let it go. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in as this beautiful opportunity to move forward, to get to the judgment moment, to finish the healing process, to start having that forward motion come into your life. But you have to say, I'm ready. I don't want to think this way anymore. I don't want to hold on to those narratives that other people have put inside of me. I don't want to, listen to what society has to say or how impossible my dream is anymore. Like, I'm ready to just go out there and take it, So you've got to switch to that really positive, like, yes, like passionate, like, I'm going to get it. Like, that's where I need you guys to be. And you will get there at some point if you're not there yet. But anyway, let's get to your oracle cards. We've got your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Yeah, so with this energy going on here, a lot of you guys might be procrastinating, or maybe you went through a long period of procrastination. And again, this is the forward motion. You have to choose it. So for some of you, it might be something as simple as just kind of maybe doing a little research, maybe making a little schedule, like something like that, where it's like you're not doing too much, but you're doing enough that it'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel like, oh, I did something today. I did something towards my dream, even if it was a tiny little step of making a schedule or like researching something. So make that practical plan. Okay. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. And it's a 10. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. You're closing out a chapter here. I feel like for most of you guys, it's probably happening like right now. This judgment moment is probably not that far into the future for most of you guys, but the abundant universe will provide as long as you can close out this chapter. From whatever happened to you in the past, never forget it. Take the lessons that you learned from it, but it's time to heal. It's time to leave the anger, the resentment, for some of you possible, just feeling stuck because of it and the victimhood of it, oh, this is what happened to me, so this is my life. No, you have control of your life. You can flip the script. And if you're not in that place yet, if you're still in this, try to be as positive as you can. You can get there. Again, I'm mostly speaking about, people being like, more so talking about that your dream is ridiculous. But for the vast majority of you guys, this is more so along the lines of, just people telling you that you don't matter, that your dreams don't matter, that, you're crazy to pursue these dreams. They will come true. They will come true as long as you make the practical plan, you leave all that, negative stuff in the background, in the past, and you move forward because you're ready. You're ready. I think a lot of you guys have been procrastinating, maybe listening to what society says or listening to what your parents said or whoever, your ex or your friends or, whoever it is that's like talking you down and saying that this is impossible and it's never going to happen. You're ready. It's time to move forward because then you've also got one of my favorite cards in this deck, Stay Optimistic. I don't know what is going on with the focus today, but we've got Stay Optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. 100%. That's what this feels like. So again, this is definitely that energy of You might not see it. You might not have proof that it's happening, but you're going to get to that judgment moment in the very near future. If you can stay optimistic, that judgment moment will come, and that's when you will start to feel the miracle coming. You might feel nothing right now. You might feel like, yeah, whatever, this is never going to happen. But if you stay positive, if you stay optimistic, if you leave the past in the past, if you make a practical plan, if you start to kind of put yourself out there, sorry, my dog wants attention, you will get to that judgment energy, which means that you will be able to move forward, and you will be able to feel that the energy is coming in, that miracle is coming in, even though you still won't probably have proof that it's coming, but you'll feel it. And it's such a good feeling. The judgment energy is my favorite. It's going to be amazing, and the abundant universe will provide. Well, let's get on to your Disney card. So I'm going to put the mic down if I sound a little far away, but let's see what we've got here. So which Disney princess are you? All right, so let's find out. Which Disney princess are you? This one. All right, you guys have Belle. Intelligent, sweet but strong, emotionally intelligent, selfless, caring, possibly a book lover, and compassionate. Yeah, I get that feeling from you guys because, again, I feel like you're very sweet individuals, but I do feel like you've maybe, because you are so compassionate and you are so emotional, that maybe you're kind of, you guys might be a little bit possibly like people pleasers, and because of that you kind of take on what other people say and you take it really seriously. Like, oh, they said it's not gonna happen. Oh, they said that dream's impossible, it's not gonna happen, so like I might as well give up, you know what I mean? So really try to let go of that energy, because I do kind of feel that kind of like vibe from you guys. But anyway, let's get to your Disney sidekick. So this could be your significant other, your BFF. This could be somebody you already know or somebody that's going to come into your life. We've got two for you guys. These are the ones. We've got Baymax from Big Hero 6. Sweet, helpful, kind, soft-spoken, unintentionally funny. I could totally see that. That might be some of you guys. That might be your vibe, because that feels like you. And then we've got Raja, the tiger from Aladdin. Protective, aggressive, intuitive, but also sweet and loving. So I feel like you have a loved one, a BFF, somebody either in your life or coming into your life that's going to be very protective of you. Because again, you give me this like sweet little flower and I just want to protect you. Like that like feels like your energy. So again, a lot of you might be more like the Baymax, and that your best friend or whatever is going to be the Raja. But yeah, someone who's very protective, very fierce, very loyal, but also fun-loving and sweet and really kind and down to earth. And I think that's exactly what you guys need. All right, your Disney song. Let's see what we've got for you guys. This one, everyone got two, so we're going to do two. That one called out to me. All right, When Will My Life Begin from Tangled, and A Whole New World from Aladdin. Absolutely. Your life is going to flip around. I definitely get this feeling of like the When Will My Life Begin? Like you're feeling a little like stuck, like, ugh, is this gonna happen? Again, there's like so many messages here of like, be optimistic, we're gonna give you your dreams, you have this opportunity, but there's definitely this like element of like feeling like stuck and not having a practical plan just yet. So I do think for you guys a very important thing is to get that practical plan in motion, and that will help you to feel more optimistic and to feel better. And it's not going to happen overnight, but it'll snowball, trust me. Like, I've done it. It sometimes can take a long time, but if you keep pursuing it, if you keep pushing forward, make the practical plan, start doing things, get out there, try to stay as optimistic as possible, then your life will begin, and it'll all of a sudden be a whole new world. It'll be completely different from what it has been, in the best ways possible. All right, so final one, your life as a Disney movie. So let's see which movie you guys are gonna get. I am staring at this one. It's gotta be this one. Okay. The suspense is killing me. Oh my God. Tangled. Okay. I was hoping for Mulan, because then it would have been 3 for 3, but Tangled. But this does apply to you guys. I do kind of feel this similar energy, and this isn't totally dissimilar from like the kind of Belle energy. You possibly grew up sheltered, again, with people telling you, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that, so maybe you just thought your whole life growing up, oh, I can't pursue that dream. Creative and artistic, we've got that in all three groups. If that doesn't resonate, don't take that, obviously. I know you're not all artists. You want adventure and travel, maybe pursue the arts, and explore the world. A whole new world, explore the world. Yeah, this is perfect for you guys. So again, for you guys, I think the best advice moving forward is to, one, try to be as optimistic as possible. We're all human, you know, you're not always going to be optimistic, but just try to be as optimistic as possible. But start making a practical plan for your dreams. And once you've done that, get out there. You've got that "you're ready" card. You know, for you guys, the power really truly lies in your hands. This is all about you taking this opportunity and moving forward. Make the practical plan. Put yourself out there, keep pushing forward, try to stay as optimistic as possible, and lean on your BFF, Baymax, or Raja whenever you need to. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did and you're new, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Alright, you guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to the person who suggested this idea. Again, follow me on Instagram so you can leave me suggestions and keep in touch with me. I enjoyed this thoroughly. I'm excited for the next one. You guys are the best. I still cannot even describe how happy I am with how well my channel's been doing all of a sudden, and I owe it to you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, following me on Instagram, chatting with me, etc., etc. You guys are the best. I freaking love you. Can't wait for the Valentine's live stream. Don't forget that. And if you're new here and you liked this, please consider subscribing so you can see more of my content in the future, because I got some fun ones up my sleeve, let me tell you. Okay, anyway, gonna go now. All right, bye.